Oh, this place is like collapsing before our eyes,
Everyone,
though.
please, do not panic. Simply exit the keep, quickly and calmly, and...
We're all going to die!
Calm yourself. You won't die as long as you listen to me. We already have a camp set up outside the keep. Simply follow the warden's directions, and you shall all be safe.
Hey, Bounty Master.
Anything to report?
Yeah.
Excellent work.
I killed the Revenant.
May they have better fortune on their next turn around the wheel. Somewhere far away from here would be a start. I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's everything. Gods above, Envoy. I don't know what to say.
Nothing needs to be said. Glad I could help.
Stories of your prowess and generosity will echo throughout the ages, Envoy. Here, take this. Many wardens contributed coin to thank you for the burdens you've relieved from their shoulders. I will make sure your name lives on in our hearts and minds. For as long as Solace Keep stands, you will be remembered.
It's a bit much, but okay.
Garud, did you see that? That was Kostya who shoved.
Oh, Marius, praise Abaddon, you are alive.
What's happening? Why is everyone running around like blessed fools?
The volcano erupted. Any minute now, we're going to be flooded. We're evacuating. Kostya's gone to open the lava sluice gates, but they've been disused for so long. When Forja erupted, I thought... Oh, my boy. I'm so glad you're alive.
Nice to see you as well.
Unless you have come back to help us, Envoy, I don't have time for you. We're minutes away from being overrun by lava flows. I have to get my people out. You must leave now.
Let's not waste any time. Where's the path to the garden?
We told you, we don't know, and this is hardly the time to be asking.
The Steel Garrote would tell you otherwise. We have reason to believe there's a path under the keep. Be thankful you're talking to us rather than them. They were planning to storm the keep.
They're all dead, by the way. You're welcome.
The Steel Garrote were marching on the keep? How? Why would they think the garden was beneath Solace?
A young novice stole from the living archives and gave the spoils to the Steel Garrote.
This is not possible. She couldn't have been working on her own. She must have had help. Someone at the highest level of leadership. Someone on the council. No, it couldn't have been Kostya. It can't be.
It's Kostya.
I wish so much I could deny the truth in your words. I trusted Kostya. We had our arguments, but
We took an oath to Nandru. The garden was our sacred duty, and he betrayed us. I can't believe I didn't see this coming. I was a fool. I have failed my duties. Kostya.
He doesn't believe the Wardens can last here much longer.
He lacks faith in the Wardens and conviction in Nandru's teachings. But I always believed he had a certain strength of character. That he could see wisdom and bow before it.
I understand how Kostya could be tempted by false notions of freedom and prosperity, but...
But...
Oh, this is entirely too much. How could he have done this? I can't believe Kostya handed the Steel Garrote a secret we protected for hundreds of years. We took Mayu. Who knows what he'll do with the sluice gates? He cares so little for the keep that I worry he's going to have us drowning in lava.
Tell me where he is. I need to find the garden.
I will. Abaddon stay my tongue if I betray him, but I will. I will show you where Kostya has gone. If you find that he's doing anything other than opening the gates that would protect our home from the lava, I would ask that you stop him.
Mihala.
I do not wish to see him dead, but if he would risk the keep, then he risks our lives. I cannot suffer those who would harm us to live. Now I must return to the evacuation, and you must go on your way.
Consider me gone.
Go now, and go with the gods.
Is there a chest back here the whole fucking time? Wow.
They went through this.
They went through the what? He sprints past.
These fungal growths look like something I'd have scraped off the ship in my Navy days. Let's keep moving. I'd rather not breathe in too many of these spores.
I wonder if they're going to imply that he's been dream scourged or something. I kind of hope not. Usually because these kind of fungal growths are almost always associated with the dream scourge in some way.
That's getting high. We shouldn't stick around.
It's a good thing we freed what's-his-name. Or he probably would have died, genuinely, in the lava.
Keep quiet. Everyone okay?
Ooh. Blood Ride, Toadstool. Hell yeah.
Kostya isn't going to wait around for us. Keep moving.
Yeah, I'm sprinting. Chill
Kostya
out.
left him behind to die. Blessed Korba.
I hear like a chest or something. But I don't know where it is. But it's like particularly strong over here. We are getting there.
Worse than raw. It burns. It burns! It burns!
Not what I meant to do. I meant to do this.
Worth and Roth!
Damn.
And Roth!
Take a moment, people.
Fucking hell. Oh, you know what? I think I've also had skill points, haven't I? Holy shit, I have 3. Whoops. Alright, what do I want to put them in? Let's see. I guess we can make power slides stun, because that's super nice to have. And we can just buff Crackling Bolt even further, and we can make Chill Blades do bleed damage as well.
Voices silenced.
This whole place feels like it's gonna come apart.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too thrilled with this arrangement.
Next one's mine.
Damn! Fucking hell.
They wound us, and we wound in return.
That's not a good sign. Spoiled apples. Delicious.
Watch your step. Even you wouldn't come back from that fall, Envoy.
Yeah, that's pretty bad down there.
Quiet as the depths.
Take your best shot. Arms up.
Oh god, it's a fucking mage.
Watch the left!
Enough of this. Fuck you. Where'd you go, civilian? Bitch ass skeleton.
Nice! Nothing stopping me!
How the fuck did he get past this freaky ass fucking skeleton? He had fucking canvas shoes on him, that's hilarious. That's like especially hilarious because it's the first time I probably would have encountered canvas shoes outside of the default, like the starting zone. It's actually ow, 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 ow. Fucking kidding me. And these are locked doors, eh? Nothing in here, literally. Ancient Clarity. I do believe that is the first actual bow that we've picked up. That's crazy. It's wild how much health that gives back. It's honestly nuts. It's another trap chest. I know it. I'm not stupid. I can see the trap there, but nothing happened that time. I was stupid the first time because I wasn't expecting it. Okay, so that is where we're headed then. Oh, this is a big place, isn't it?
We need to keep moving if we're gonna catch Kostya.
Yeah, we're moving.
Endless night. When will the sun rise?
Let's go. Stop that. Worse than raw.
Next one's mine.
Take worse than raw.
Stupid fucking shade.
I was just getting
Was that
warmed
all of
up.
them? Okay, that was all of them. Easier than I thought it was gonna be. They really want us to upgrade our weapons. They're just dumping Adrabon on us now.
These bodies are still warm. Kostya must have passed by recently. We should move.
Yeah, and it looks like he killed them specifically. Not a good look for him.
Come on, we don't want to be down here when Kostya does whatever he's planning.
Rodin.
Behind you!
Well done.
Come on, Broden, back over here.
Time for a new weapon.
Come on, kick him off, son of a bitch. Kick him off! Kick him off! Fuck! Like he's hard-coded not to fall. Damn, dude. Oh, I almost fell.
Try.
Yeah, he ain't falling. He ain't falling. Bitch ass.
That it?
I was really hoping he would fall. That would have been really cool. Just end the fight that quickly. Just drop him in some lava. I suppose they didn't want it to be that easy, but it would have been pretty funny if you could. Does that look like a... No, it doesn't. I was gonna say, that kinda looks like a door you could open, but I kinda don't think it is.
If Kostya knew about this, he'd be selling tickets.
Okay. I wasn't sure if there was a trap in there or not, but that seems to be everything. Let's eat some food, get our health back, get our essence back, because I'm kind of expecting a fight, even though I kind of don't want to fight this guy. But I don't think he's giving us much choice. I'm sure it would have been the opposite if we sided with Inquisitor Ludwin, but we kind of weren't allowed to unless we followed her every fucking move. And I thought it was weird that Ludwin was mad about us killing Eagwolf, even though she said she liked that we did that. I don't know. It's just kind of a little inconsistent is all. I guess there's only one way down. Slam.
A spark.
You. I know you. Come. Speak.
No. Here. Now. It cannot be.
My brother. Soul of my soul. How did you find me here?
Who are you?
I have been here
It's
for
non-Druid.
so long. My memories are tattered. They fall apart when I look too long at them. But there was a man called Nandru once, beloved of a terrible god. I remember it all. I feel Sabadal's mind beneath yours, swimming in the deep. You should run.
Did Sapadal ever find you?
No. Nor will they here, where we are blessedly invisible to them. I pray my soul disintegrates to dust, to tatters. I pray my soul is lost and never found again. True death will be a relief, if it at last allows me to know silence.
Am I in danger?
A child keeps a beetle in a jar. He does not know the beetle requires air, sustenance, freedom. He does not understand that if it shakes the jar, pulls off a wing, the beetle will be hurt. The child only wants to keep the beetle. It feels good to have control. We are both souls in a jar. Yours is just bigger than mine, for now.
You're a godlike of Sapadal, too, aren't you?
That was the name they gave themselves. Stolen from the ancient souls, whose deaths gave rise to them, to us. We were little more than appendages to them. That is why I must ask you to destroy them.
You want me to do what?
You have seen them, as I have. Memories of their ancient, chosen children. Rips in the fabric between the here and the beyond that allow the dreams of the dead to leak through. Memories of the Akida. People like you, or I, who loved Sabadal and were betrayed by them. This land was once a jungle, rich, alive. I saw it through their eyes. The people tried to look after themselves, to rely less on Sabadal. But to be relied upon was all their god desired. They felled a tree, and for that slight, Sabadal turned their world to ash, ignited the breath in their lungs, and made their people into dust. Sabadal burned the world, and the people who revered them suffered for it.
If you knew this, why did you build Solace on the ruins of the Godless?
So that I would be confronted every day with what our God had done. So that I would not grow weak and give in. So that I would not go to them and do what they have asked of you. So that I would never set them free.
Was that fire the catastrophe that annihilated the Godless?
No. Their final death came later. A gift to the Akida from the true gods, who wished to bring their children back to them. Back to her.
Wodika.
The rightful queen. She is the center. The center of everything.
I can't kill a god.
Anything that lives can be made dead. Even a soul comprised of 1,000,000 souls can be compelled to rot. The true gods have waited centuries to help us. You, my brother, who are more brave than I, go now to the garden and hang the gardener from their tree.
How? How do I do it?
Your mind cannot understand it. But your soul, when the opportunity is before you, it will know what to do.
But where's the way, Nandru? How am I supposed to get there?
You need only walk a little more. You are nearly at the end. You know, I always meant to die down here. To siphon my soul into a lonely pillar, disconnected from the stone that makes our world. Disconnected from them. I only hope that Sabadal releases you to the same long peace.
If you can't reach the wheel, what will happen to you?
I do not know my end. In that I find a peace beyond any even the true gods can dream of.
How will I know the way to the garden when I find it?
It is only a door. Carved and warded by my own rough hands. It knew me. It will know you. Because the same thorn tears at us both.
Thank you, Nandru.
Do not thank me. Only do as I asked. Destroy them, brother. And when you see Wodika, tell her I said hello.
You okay? You went away again, but this time seemed different.
Envoy, you alright? We lost you there for a bit, but not like before.
Couple of conversations are wanted to be had now. Hold on. Wonder if what's-his-name fell all this way too. I think this is where Nandru died as well.
Kostya's already proven himself an enemy of Solace. Whatever you choose to do with him after we stop him is fine with me.
Sluice gates ahead. Let's find Kostya, fast.
Lava's rising. We have to stop this now.
Jesus.
Good. You're here.
Hold on. Before I talk to you, I need to open this chest. Alright, continue.
Help me destroy this winch. We can't risk someone turning it and opening the gates. If the keep falls so that we might live, so be it.
If you don't open the gates, the keep will be overrun with lava.
Yes, exactly! I'm saving my people, Envoy. With your help, or without it.
You're killing your people. You're destroying their home.
So long as the keep stands, my people are trapped here. Doomed by an oath to a dead man.
No one should be bound to a pile of stones. Certainly not because of a centuries-old oath.
Our people were nomads for ages until we built the keep. When it falls, we'll be free to explore the world again. I will not watch my people rot here for the sake of a pointless oath.
What would you have me do, Marius?
Well, he has a point. But it's not worth letting Solace fall to prove it.
You, of all people, are speaking in favor of the suffocating grasp of tradition.
I'm talking about not destroying our ancestral home just because you don't like Nandru. You're just as blinded by those traditions as Mihala. Have the courage to leave if you want, but don't force everyone else to.
Nandru lied about the oath. The garden is a secret prison for a god. You're just the jailers.
Then my conviction only grows stronger, Envoy. Nandru never wanted what was best for us. He built us a tomb and abandoned us to it. Do not speak his name to me as if it could mean anything to you.
Mihala asked us to stop you.
Ha! Finally! Proof she's got a spine. Well, Envoy, now's your chance. Are you going to be a good little minion and do as she asked? Or will you let me save my people from themselves?
I can't let you do this.
A life for rubble, blood for the prison of old ways. We twine.
Stand down, Kostya. This just isn't your day.
So be it. And you are so close. The entrance to the garden is just beyond this door. I always knew it would come to this.
Take him down. Is that all you got? Who's ready for more?
Damn, one critical hit to his head was all it took to basically knock him the fuck out. That didn't actually do anything. Oh, is it broken? feel like it broke, and that's not cool. Because that's like right there at the end.
Good old Solace Keep. Destroyed from within.
Envoy, I'll give you this. You know how to leave an impression. Takes a special kind of clarity to do what needs doing. Especially when it looks like this.
Except that's not... Ah, that's so stupid. So it broke. It fucking broke. I opened the sluice gates, but nothing happened. And I walked away, and it got destroyed anyway. Man, that's kind of fucking lame. And we had to kill Kostya to do it as well. Which, I'm not too bothered by that fact, but regardless. Oh, I can speak to Kostya, actually. Or, sorry, Mahala. Which I do intend on doing. I want to talk to her. I wonder what I can tell her. Yeah, sorry, Mahala. The game broke, and I couldn't save Solace for some reason. I opened the sluice gate, and nothing happened. Which is the truth. That is what happened. It's really fucking lame. I'm not gonna lie. Really not a good way to cap off a game. I'm noticing more and more that Galawain's Tusks is one of the, less good regions of the game, and less polished, I should say. Because that was, that's like the second big quest fucking bug that I've encountered, and this is on a big level.
Looks like everyone made
this
it
is
out.
like... This is like, yeah, you fucked the entire thing up.
Oh, great.
Gods, Petru, what have you done? Hey, you heard anything about Petru?
Mahala imprisoned him for trying to start an animancy garden in an abandoned outpost.
Gods, that's a lot. Animancy? No wonder Mihala seemed pissed at him. If he's imprisoned, then... I suppose that is the end of it, huh? Gods.
I freed him. He doesn't deserve this.
You what? Oh, gods, I could kiss you. Where is he?
I sent him to Amalia's camp.
Amalia? Well, at least he's with our own. Thank you for looking into this at all. I'm glad he's going to be safe.
Who knew Petru had a friend? Wild.
Oh, great.
Can't believe it's gone. What do we do now? Where do we go?
Still alive.
Yeah, I'm a little annoyed by this. This is not what I would have wanted, frankly. This is actually very annoying. This is pissing me off to no end, because that is not the decision I made, and I killed that man explicitly to save the place, and you're telling me that I still can't save it. It's very annoying. Oh yeah, I'm not wearing that, sorry.
4 kegs of brew, 17 crates of foodstuffs, some medical supplies, barely enough weapons to outfit half of us.
We're in trouble. aren't we?
How perceptive of you. Yes, we're in trouble.
Oh.
'Cause 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 'c
You know what? I'm not even gonna let him know. I feel like he shouldn't know, because then he's gonna go and do something about it.
Raluca told me we have you to thank for getting the waters flowing once more. It's regrettable that the Delamgan is so territorial. Imagine what we could learn from the ruins she guards. But at least we will have water. Take this. Even with the Delamgan restricting our access, a working aqueduct is invaluable. Thank you again for your help. Perhaps whatever blessed Nandru truly does live in you.
He says as his home burns. Really quite annoying. Not gonna lie.
I can't believe it. The keep is gone, Envoy. I cannot believe it. Surely something must still stand?
I'm sorry, Mihala. I don't have good news.
Nandru, help me. It can't be. The keep. My people. Tell me you're lying, Envoy. It can't be true. It can't all be gone. Where is Kostya? He won't lie to me.
What are you talking about? All he's done is lie to you. Anyway, he's dead. I'm sorry to say that Kostya did not survive.
Kostya's dead? No. No. I've lost everything. The keep, my truest friend. This is my fault. I wish... Oh, I wish he was still alive. I would have asked him to lead us instead. But he's gone. Gone like everything else. Please. I need to be alone, Envoy. Please. Marius, could I speak to you?
Right, did she just ask that? Or am I having another nightmare?
We'll stab her, no matter what Mihala says. You know we have your back.
Good. Let's save the hugs and tears for another time. Okay, let's hear it.
I'm so glad you're safe and that you're surrounded by good people.
All right. Waiting for the but?
There's no but waiting. That's all I wanted to say. Truly. I am genuinely happy you found friendship, Marius. You always deserved more than the world gave you. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, you've always given me more than I deserved.
That was a kind thing to say, Mihala.
It was a true thing.
What a miserable, miserable fucking existence this has been.
All those hours spent watching over the keep. For this.
Are there any merchants left? I could swear there were.
It's you again. Welcome to our new home. I know it isn't much, but if the smith can reforge himself, we can rebuild from this. What can I do for you?
I have more star metal for you.
Blessed day! What would you like done?
You mentioned an archivist. Show me what you can make.
May Abaddon guide my hand, and this trial be worthy of Magrin's attention.
This ought to be good.
Here it is. A firearm unlike any other. I call it the Moonstrike Arquebus, for it will strike your enemies as fiercely as Abidon's hammer struck the falling moon.
Another masterwork. You've truly proven yourself, Forge Master.
Thank you for your kind words, outsider. I will take them to heart.
All right. Let's make camp, I guess. It's such a fucking disaster. That actually really pisses me off that it fucked up.
You Adiran Kamayu. Take a few more moments to think closely before you go destroying your friends' homes next time.
Where's this coming from? Solace wasn't a home. It was a prison. We all saw that.
What gives you the authority to decide the fate of an entire settlement? That fits the Steel Garrote, but not you.
Darling, think it through. The Pargrunen was stuck rotting in their keep, and the envoys freed them.
What about those who wanted to stay there, huh? What life are they free to live now?
Whatever life they want. Same as you chose when you left.
Oh, so because I wanted to leave, it should be destroyed? I had no idea I had that kind of power.
Darling, it wasn't your decision. Clearly, you didn't wish it.
The people there would never have made that decision for themselves. They needed something drastic to push them along.
Exactly.
Oh, so you think you know what's best for them? For us? You, an envoy from Usundan Adir.
That's what Adir wants. For us to stop worrying about our own destiny and leave it in their hands.
I see your point, but there's nothing we can do about it now.
We can start by thinking about our decisions before making them.
Fuck you, it wasn't my
We could all use a
decision.
break. Let's camp and get some rest.
I, for one, could use a long rest. And I'm betting the envoy could, too.
Who can sleep at a time like this?
I know, I'm excited too, dearie. But we need our beauty sleep, don't we?
Alright, Marius, let's get this out of the way.
Envoy? You're probably here to see how I'm doing, yeah? Well, I'm doing great. I always knew my home would destroy itself from within. I just never thought I'd have to stand by and watch while it happened.
I'm sorry, Marius.
Right. A lot of blessed good it does now. But enough of that. You have a lot to do, and I'm right behind you. Right, changing the subject?
That's it?
You too.
No, he does have more.
Envoy? Blacked out at that Audra and the lava tubes beneath Solace. But it seemed different somehow.
I spoke to the spirit of Nandru, actually.
Right. I actually believe you. This is madness, Envoy. You spoke to the founder of Solace.
He's a bit of an asshole, to be honest. He suggested that I kill Sapadal, actually.
Well, that's not what I was expecting. People in Solace always claim they're speaking the word of Nandru. And here you are, actually hearing from the man. Doesn't even really matter what he said, if you ask me. There are hundreds of Pargrunen who'd give anything to hear Nandru's voice. Blessed impressive is what that is. Envoy, what do you need? If I must.
Alright, Giada, what's your problem this time?
I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace. It was like a dungeon, except the wardens were the prisoners. What possessed you to destroy the keep?
It served no purpose. There's no reason to protect the garden anymore.
So it wasn't enough to destroy someone's home? You also had to destroy a symbol? Maybe it isn't all bad. Maybe now the wardens can decide who and what they are, with no traditions holding them back. Or maybe I'm guilty of wishful thinking.
trying to find meaning in the midst of chaos. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways.
I didn't intend to come here to upend anybody's way of life.
Fate doesn't ask us what we want. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, but at least you keep things interesting.
That's enough for now.
If I must.
Still more from you, huh?
I know Solace was a lot of things, but it was once your home. It can't be easy to see it fall.
Not sure what to say. That was my home, but I left there for a reason. Part of me thinks it was about time those walls fell.
Even if it is for the best that the keep is gone, it could still make you sad, dearie.
The mere thought of going there paralyzed me. I thought I was gonna die. I don't feel a ton of squishy feelings for Solace. After centuries of isolation and obsessing over tradition, they might have deserved to be destroyed from within.
Yes, traditions should serve people, not the other way around.
Tradition can go suck Sokka. Never really did anyone much good.
Let me get this straight. You spoke to the spirit of Nandru, a godlike, same as you. What did he say? Any advice? Any words of encouragement?
He told me to kill Sapadal.
Oh. I take it that wasn't what you expected. I should have seen this coming. Never listen to the dead. They're cynical, full of regret, and determined to make us all miserable. Thankfully, you're still alive. Fate is in your hands.
And what if Sapadal is as awful as Nandru says?
What happened to Nandru was ages ago. Plenty of time to reconsider one's choices. No one is closer to Sapadal than you are. Nandru lost that privilege when he died, which means you alone can judge the god of the living lands. Your opinion is the one that counts.
I really don't know what to think anymore.
That's all right. When the time comes, you'll figure it out. For what it's worth, I think you're going to be fine. No matter what you do about Sapadal, it can't get any worse. I wish I could say the same for the living lands. Not before I've done some reading.
Level up, level up. Alright. Weapon-wise, we can boost Andra's Offense, which we will do. And we can boost Sheathed in Summer, which we will do. Boom. Perfect.
What's that fragrance you're with?
And we can dump this and this. And these. And I do believe that is everything that we need to dump.
Ambergris, from the guts of a dead Leviathan. Why, do you like it?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I like it fine. But I think it's attracting spiteflies.
Oh, that explains the bites. Apologies, Marius. The aroma does tend to linger.
No. It's fine. I can handle a few spiteflies. Just letting you know.
I'm never wearing this again.
Alright, that's enough of that. We will continue with Marius and Kai for the meantime. But I do think that that's gonna have to do it for now. Pretty fucking eventful. Kind of mad that I couldn't save Solace. Because the game decided to bug out. It's very much not cool. And then I have to, like, justify my actions post hoc, even though they technically weren't my actions. It was my inaction that caused it to sink. Because I didn't even destroy the winches. Someone else could have gone down to the sluice gate and prevented it from occurring. But, you know, I guess they didn't send anybody else down there. And it also means that I didn't have to kill Kostya. I didn't have to kill Kostya at all. So I ended up getting, like, the worst possible scenario out of the whole thing. I killed Kostya, and I doomed everybody, pretty much, which is very annoying. And I need to figure out how exactly to get back down into that fucking hole. Is what, we came from like over here, right? It must be like close by. I could swear we were like right around the corner or something. Yeah, because it's down over this way. Okay, I think I know where I'm going. But anyways, that was... It's very frustrating. Very... I don't know, confusing. I'm not really sure what to make of half of the shit that has happened so far. Not that it's all over the place, but it's like, I'm not sure who to believe. Right? Do I trust my fellow mortal man, who still tried to strike me down anyway? Right? Like, we killed Inquisitor Ludwig. Right? The quote-unquote villain of the game. Like, there's not much left to this, then, if that's the case. We must be right around the corner of beating this shit. And then, everything with the Kostya. It's just, damn, dude, like... Things are progressing very quickly. And I definitely think we're approaching the end game for sure. So, and I'm still confused because, like, you look at the map and you've got this whole frozen region. And this section here. And it makes me wonder, like, how much... Like, what is this part? You know what I mean? Is that technically part of Dawnshore, right? Like, Shatterscarp is this section. But also technically, like, this whole desert region here. But, like, if you actually look at this little drawing of Shatterscarp, it's very clearly... the entirety of the Shatterscarp map. Like, it is showing you the entire thing. That is the entirety of Shatterscarp. Whereas Dawnshore is just showing you the initial Paradise area. This section, as well as further up here, is still technically part of Dawnshore. Emerald Stair is the same thing. It's only showing you certain parts of Emerald Stair. It's showing you up to Naku Kubel. Whereas I technically think this portion up here is also considered Emerald Stair because that's where all the fucking swamp area is. Because we don't actually get to go here, but I think it technically is part of Emerald Stair because it's not represented in this section. I don't know where the fuck this is, right? And we're in Galawain's Tusks, which is, yes, this section here, but it's this entire thing because this is where the garden is. But again, I ask, you know, what the fuck is this thing over here? What the fuck is this thing over here? What the fuck is the snowy region? Are we, like, how much of this game is left? Like, fuck, man. I feel like we're right at the end. I don't know. But... we're gonna have to wait on that, because we've hit our limit for today. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.